Hi guys, I thought I'd just do this quick little tutorial video for you. I've heard some of you on about that you've broken the glass on a dashboard of a PX. Well, I've got two here. This one's got the big crack on it, but inside still works. Everything works on it, the fuel gauge and everything. And I've got this one here that's got a good lens on it, but nothing works on it for some unknown reason. I don't know why it doesn't work. No fuel gauge, no speedo, well the speedo works, but no fuel gauge. None of the lights work. So basically, it's just a scrap dashboard, but it's got a good lens in it. So this one come more or less off. It wasn't actually off; it was on. But this one, somebody's put a new cover on it, so as you can see, it's not been bent over or nothing. So somebody's put a new cover on it, so that's ideal. So I've took that one off there, and I'm actually going to swap. But this one had it bent over, as you can see, it's been bent over. Basically, what happened with this one, if I show you how it comes off, when you buy a new lens, you get a new surround with it. You can either get a chrome or you can get a silver one, it's up to you. Basically, this was pressed in there, obviously, as you can see. All I've done is I got a long screwdriver, flathead. Get a long one, because if you don't and it slips, you end up with a cut thumb, which I ended up. It's not so bad now, but it was pouring out blood just a minute ago. Basically, all you've got to do is start working from the edge. As you know, this metal frame is bent over this, so all you have to do is just start working from the edge, from here. Start here first, because this is quite difficult to get a leverage into. So start on these edges here first. Basically, put it in and keep twisting it all the way around, lifting it up. You've got to do all the way around. Basically, once you've done that and you've done all the way around, you'll end up with a little gap. That's a bit big, but it's a little bit smaller than that. Something like that. You'll end up with a gap. Basically, put your screwdriver in there and then start to lift the dashboard up. Get another separate screwdriver and do the same thing on the other side, or as long as it's open, and that'll hold in position then. Take the screwdrivers out, and then basically you can just pull it apart and it will come off. Bosh. There's that's off. This one's the same, it's already off. You've got a new surround to put on, so you ain't got to worry about the surround. You might catch the dashboard a little bit in some places. It's only that little bit there, but I mean, this dashboard, like I say, doesn't work. So I'm taking this cover off, the cover of the dashboard off, this fascia, putting it onto this one, because this one's grey, that one's cream, and obviously the red needles are going on that one as well, and then obviously the new lens. So I hope that helps anybody. Obviously I'll show you a bit more procedure as I go along, but I hope that helps. So I've just took the red needles off, which are there. They're the grey ones there. That's for the other one. The red ones are going onto this dashboard. But I'm obviously changing the fascia, because as you can see, the fascia is different. See where the fuel gauge needle is, and the fuel gauge needle on this one is different. Yeah, the speedo is exactly the same. It's just the fuel gauge slightly different. It's exactly the same inside. It's just got that little bit wider tick on it. I don't know why, but there must be a reason for it, I suppose. But I can't see any reason why the needles can't be changed and the fascias be changed as well. So basically, just go and do these 4 screws, just these 4 screws here, and the fascia comes off. So that's the 4 screws are out now. You've just got to lift it up. You can use one of the pins just to pick it up, and it just comes straight off. That's it. I've also did notice, and I'm not too sure, this has got a clear glass on it for some unknown reason. You can take this with you as well. There's no problem with that. It actually adds a bit more of an insulation on it. That should just come out as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, it does. It just comes off. But I've also noticed that you can actually change the speedo. It's only just pressed in there and there, so I could put that mileage into this dashboard. I might have a look at that one, because this one, like I say, it doesn't work, so it won't hurt even if I butcher it, but I'm going to have a look at that one and make sure the inside's the same. Right, just where we left it off, like I say, I was going to swap the fascia over, but unfortunately with the one that was no good, it comes with this little plastic thing, and the screws to hold the cover on it are not in the same place, so unfortunately I can't put that one on. But what I have done is I can swap the needles over, so I've put the red needles on with a white face, which actually looks all right. So that's that bit done. So all I've got to do now is put the glass cover back on, and that should be it. Then that should be all done. I do quite like it with the red needles on it. It looks really nice. So there we go. That's the new glass is out. That's for that, and then a cover for that. To get this off, just put a little cut in it. I just used a pair of wire cutters. Put a little cut in it. It just releases the pressure, and then just a pair of pliers. No matter what they are. Thin nails I find is easier. Get in around the edge here, start lifting it, and then once you start lifting it, starts coming out. Just gradually start to push it out, and it will come out. You won't have to go through that, obviously, if you're just changing the lens, because you'll get that and you'll get your lens separate. So they won't be in each other. My lens is obviously there now, so that's a new lens for that. That cover's obsolete. I've got this cover, which goes on there. So yeah, they're both the same covers, it doesn't really matter, but this cover I've just changed the Vespa badge a little bit from whatever that is, just a grey, to a bit more standy out colour, just by using a Sharpie. A couple of coats on the Sharpie makes it look like that. So basically there's the new lens. I don't know what that was. There's the new lens. I just give it a wash. Obviously mine's second hand. Yours will come brand new when you buy it. Mine's second hand, so I've just give it a wash with a bit of washing up liquid, dried it with a paper towel so it's nice and clean. And there's the frame. Obviously my frame's second hand, but it's not been bent over, it's not been damaged at all. So all you do is just drop your lens in, and then obviously you've got the cover then for all the lights and everything else. That goes in. This should be quite a tight fit, because obviously it's going to be waterproof. But just push that down, all the way down, and there's your cover. Then that has just got to go onto there, and that's you done. Then you're all done. You can bend it over if you want to, or you can leave it up. It is sealed. It is sealed, otherwise a rubber seal goes all the way around. Yeah, this is a different one. Look, this is the old one. So there's a rubber seal that goes all the way around. So you ain't got to worry about the rain getting in, and obviously it's sealed underneath your head cowling as well with your dashboard. So I'll put it back on now. So there you go, that's it back on now. It's all on, all the way around. It slides in really nice. Like I say, you can bend it over if you want to, but I wouldn't bend it over personally, because if it breaks again, for some unknown reason it breaks again, it's a lot easier to get it off and on. And like I say, it's got a rubber seal around it, it's sealed anyway, plus your head cowling for your Vespa covers up about halfway anyway. So that's you ain't going to get water in there, and it ain't going to come up. If anything, the water's going to go that way if you get caught in the rain, so it ain't going to come up. So apart from that, that's it. That's everything's done. This is all ready to go back in now. As you see, I've got one bulb missing, which is the what is it? Indicator bulb. All these bulbs will be coming out because they all get changed to LED. I LED them all, every single one of them. So the only one I don't LED too much, sorry, I must admit, is the warning light that's on, because during the night, because it's an LED, it's very, very bright, and it actually shines in your eyes. So you have to be really careful with that one. Everything else you can LED, you know, your indicators and your fuel light, your full boom light LED, but I wouldn't advise you to LED that light, that light that warns that your lights are on. I wouldn't advise you to LED that one, as like I say, it is really, really bright at night, and it shines up and hits you in the face, and obviously then it makes it hard to see anything. So don't LED that one, and LED the rest. That's my top tip for today, guys. Like I say, have fun, enjoy it, just take your time, there's no rush, just be gentle, and then you'll get success. Exactly what I've done. And like I say, there's the old one there. I did try to see if I could get that in there, but it's a completely different frame and everything, and it's just too much hassle just to change all that frame, so I ain't really bothered about the mileage. Like I say, it'll sort itself out, but I'm happy with the colour of the noodles and the white face. I think the red noodles on the white face looks better than that cream one with the red noodles on it, so I'm quite happy with that. Well, what I'll do now is I'm going to put the other one back together and keep it as spares. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep in tune. Hit the like button if you really like the video. Much appreciated. Thanks again, guys. Bye now.